Here's David and Roger. Because our corner occupied by the crazy left.
I'm calling them right here so we can find out where we're going to go. The cop told me not to cause any trouble.
Okay. Yeah, Patriots. Thank you. Yeah, I saw the crazy AP came here at 6:30. You are!
How's it going?
Pretty much shut me down and then, let them pray and shut it down. And then the last person that actually somebody else said, hey, you let this person talk, they had their hand up, and then that person kept questioning about things that was making it even worse. I could tell he was ready to shut it down.
How are you, Miss Rebecca?
I'm good.
Okay, hi
How are you?
everybody.
Great.
This is what the other side of the jail looks like. Hi, the floor. Hi, guys, and Harley. Hi, Meg. Hi, Betsy.
No, we're not going down the road.
No, we're staying here.
Yeah,
And he already told me that it's okay.
Don't they have to have don't they have to keep
It's okay. Please stay here.
Hi, Nina. Hi, Donna Ray.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm not moving from here. So that we don't. We're out of here by 9
We're
o'clock.
gonna
I don't
do
want to
it
hear
low
it.
key. Everything on the down low.
Don't they have to keep that occupation there if you're there? You can't leave, right? Hi, Karen. It's happy Friday fun night, everybody.
Yep, let's enjoy it.
Hi, Cedar Lady. Well, we got the speaker over there.
So our stance right now is that I don't want to go down there and engage with them. I don't see why we can't stand right here and be out of the lane of traffic and finish our vigil. It's an hour and a half time. I do not want to engage with those people. Our community is already going through a lot of really high moments and a lot of really low moments right now. And they are here to
One of them is a councilwoman.
She's the neighborhood commissioner.
Y'all are asking for people that are already in
that side and one on that side. They beat y'all here today because your guy didn't show up.
Your guy didn't show up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because our guy didn't show up.
Exactly. Yeah.
These people want to come back here and agitate us, and you're going to back them up. And I'm giving
No, that's the same thing they say about y'all.
You were making me go down there and engage with these people.
No, you on this side, you on this side, and then on that side. No, you're not that side. Because you guys are taking it to the neighborhood. No, because you're disturbing the neighborhood. You're disturbing the neighborhood.
We're not disturbing the neighborhood, they are.
Because you're right here in their back door. Yes, you are. They're gonna come up here. They're gonna come up here and do the same thing. They're gonna do the same thing.
When I came up here, and I stand right here, and that man right there.
He doesn't know. No,
Oh,
he
so-
said you're supposed to get down here.
I want a white shirt.
Right? Jonathan? I was just wondering, what time does the sound work? Okay, so we'll be after that, okay?
Sorry, Rebecca.
Give an end to tyranny.
No, we're not giving in to tyranny.
That's crazy. That never works out.
Give an end to tyranny.
They want us on this side of the fence?
They want us down there, standing straight across from them so that they can yell and scream at us all fucking night.
We are on the side of the
We are on this side of the fence. We're right here.
We're on this side of the fence. They should be fine with that.
Remember August 1st when all the Antifa was over here and it was fine for them to be here?
Yes.
We're fine.
We try to stay up here where
I
we don't
know,
have to
Bob.
engage with them, not have any problems, and yet they're trying to force us to go down the road and have to hear their nonsense. That is ridiculous. This is public.
All right, y'all, let's get together and pray.
We are on the side of the fence.
We are. We're not doing anything wrong. We're going to get together and pray.
Nope. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not engaging. I'm
Not in the neighborhood. We're right here. I'm not going to engage in there all day on August 1st. All day.
We made some provision to make sure that you all had that.
I need to hire up so you can fucking move. You can move.
Let's get our prayer on, guys.
All due respect, we made
All due
sure
respect.
that you all had
Respect, sir,
everything.
you know exactly what we do here every night.
They beat
And
you
these
all
people come
here.
down here. I'm not
Understand.
engaging.
I totally
They do
understand
this, it
that.
doesn't mean we got to stand directly across from him and let him scream at us all
Look,
night.
we make them stay on the other side.
And we're on this side of the fence.
I'm not gonna
Come
do
on,
that.
guys, let's pray.
Okay.
Let's pray.
On the night of the 100th anniversary, they had people all up through here.
Sir, we made sure that you all had that side, even made
And
sure
I
we had
appreciate
people out here that night
I
to ensure that they
appreciate you.
wouldn't
Thank
come and disrupt what
And
you had
they
to
were
do.
all up here, weren't they?
And
they were all up
came
here,
up
weren't
there
they?
later, okay? But they had a large influx of people and it was earlier
All day.
than what it is right now, okay? So I can help you.
And all night they were here. They had a band playing.
We really want to get technical.
technically,
We
we all have to
made it our business to ensure that it would be no confusion. Only thing I'm asking you all, now how about one of you walk down here with me so you can check the grass area out down on the other end, right down here on this side. See if you can do it there, okay?
We know.
Instead of-
We already know what the area is like. We already been through that.
Right now, that's going to bring that noise
We're
up
not
here.
trying to bring that. We're not even turning our speaker on. We're literally standing here with our
I
cameras
understand
going
what
right
you're
now.
saying, but they're going to come this way, and they're going to be yelling with the loudspeaker. And that's the problem.
We're not the ones yelling. We're not doing that.
My suggestion to you is maybe move forward to go get somebody here earlier, like
I've had the noise ordinance statute sent to me. We're good.
I ain't trying to argue back and forth with you, all right? I understand how you feel about it, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to be
We're
as
not even going to put our
diplomatic
music
as I
on.
can.
I am
Literally not going to
I am too. I'm absolutely trying to be
So
diplomatic.
what makes
You know, those
tonight
people
any
down there are going to
different?
do nothing but spew hate at us, and I'm trying not to engage in that. I'm really trying to rise above it by removing myself from that. And you're not allowed it.
Well, no, we're going to stand. This is what we're going to do, Nicole. We're going to stand here.
That's
We're
exactly
going to pray, and we're going to talk to our people. We're going to leave our music off so we don't disrupt any of these people in this neighborhood. And whatever those people do is on them.
Let's pray, y'all. Come on.
Hey, come on in, babe.
Shoot.
All right.
Dear Heavenly Father, we pray that you put your armor upon us and over our J6. Lord, we ask that you change the hearts of these babies. Lord, we stand for righteousness. That's all we want, and you know what's in our hearts, Lord. God, give us our country back. That's all we want. Give us justice. Let our country be free. Lord, we humbly ask this in your precious Son's Jesus' name.
Amen. All right. So there is a noise ordinance that begins at 10:30.
Yeah, but we're not here at 10:30, so I'm not fine. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The only thing we do need is the microphone to put the phone on. I won't put the music on tonight, but we do need it.
Well, we can use the microphones.
Well, we can use the microphone. Yeah. Too much fun.
I think this is a good thing, you know why? Because then they can see we're not the ones making the same noise. They will know that they are now.
I guess
I'm sure everybody has heard about all of the stuff that's been happening and being said over the past couple of days, especially in the last 24 hours about my husband and myself. And that will all be addressed tonight. Anybody can believe what they want to believe. The people that know me know that those things are lies and they're slanderous. And the people that are saying them don't have any skin in this game. But what they're doing is going to have real world effects on everyone involved. So I implore people to maybe take a step back and get a little bit of discernment and, you know, think about what their actions are actually doing and whether they are helping or hurting and whether they are feeding into the gossip or whether they are actually learning something. You know, I am an open book, and if you have a question for me, I'm happy to answer those questions. But I'm not going to feed into the gossip, and I am not going to feed into the bullshit. And that's what I have to say about that. My husband will be calling and speaking on his own behalf later.
Fuck the white supremacists!
Yeah.
It's not a lie that Brian it's Nazi Barbie, Nazi Tommy!
So I guess I need to start speaking on sermon. We have the swine here tonight, and we have these house cones here tonight.
Jesus, please don't go. Yeah, Ruud.
He has 11 swastikas on him.
Wait, Jesus, please
He
don't
does.
go.
He has 11 swastikas. He was a white knight in a Texas prison for almost 11 years. He denounced the white knights in 2017, and he hasn't looked back since.
We
So
can't play any music.
I don't know what to tell anybody about
Don't
that.
ask for any music.
I was not with him at that time. I can't answer for that.
The guy standing next to you is a Nazi! Nazi!
Well, let me speak sermon then. We have a swine here and a cow.
Wanting to shoot up the school because you think he's gonna kill me and beat me away. But I'm still here, and he still wants to murder children, and you guys are standing right next to it. Good job. Watch out. Fuck the white supremacists! Fuck the Nazis! Be careful. Be careful of the Nazis up there. We hate Russians!
How silly can you get?
Sorry, Becky.
You want to hear something silly?
couldn't believe.
the Pelican Poker.
Yeah.
Roger. Tell us something silly.
Turn it up, Roger.
You want to hear something silly? That guy next to you up there, he's literally a Nazi. He talked about shooting up the school.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That's the first Nazi!
Yeah.
Nazi! He wants to kill children. We're having to save the children. White supremacist! Go! He's standing right next to you. Stop that! Stop that! These streets, there's a school shooter in your neighborhood. That's why we're here today. He's stalking me all over.
Right. Right.
Stupid. Okay, well, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so aside from all of that, I got a message from Robert Morris today.
Hey,
We don't want to put
hey
the table.
Pelicans, thanks
I
for
have
the
table
view.
on my phone. Because the police, they don't want to stay.
Robert Morris is looking for a book called A Gentleman in Moscow.
Because of the music.
Oh wait, no.
But if you don't make any music, you can
Yeah, oh no, he wants War and Peace by Tolstoy. That's what he's looking for. If anybody is interested in sending him a book, that's Robert Morris. And you can look him up on Patriot Mail Project and get his address.
I think that we should put the coffee here.
How much they watch me, they love me. That's where they get the real news, everyone. Hi, Jamie.
Don't you guys love Helena? Tammy's threatened her. You know why she threatened her? Because Tammy's Nazi husband beat up another J6er in jail. Not the first time. There's already a Nazi gang in there.
That's
Yes,
how our
I
day's
have to
going.
do everything.
Tammy's trying to do damage control. I've been saying for a fucking year that her and her husband are Nazis. Nazis! Believe it. And now your whole community turned against you. And there's only
Hey, hey.
you left. And you're all Nazis!
Hey, Tammy. So I had some things here in California, trying to enjoy my time and things. Say, some of these men in jail have passed, and Brian's calls into the general were fine until Brian challenged his ego. Brian's past is not new news to anybody, so I find it interesting that now it's an issue with the general now that his ego is hurt. And also that he wants to denounce bullying, as he tried to bully me yesterday several times on the phone, bully me into having Tammy removed from our house because Brian had the nerve to stand against him. Also, as he denounces bullying, he reached out and tried to have allegedly reached out from inside the jail and tried to have somebody kick Andrew Talkie's ass. When he couldn't bully me into his way of thinking, he severed his friendship with me and blocked me from his public, his social media, which, I said, and so, he did put me on a three-way call with Isaac, and at that time I didn't say I did not care. Of course I care. Jail for over 500 days now. I also want to say about the Eagle's Nest, it doesn't belong to Hitler. It has nothing to do with Hitler. It's the name that we named our house, took it back to Germany. So, that really has nothing to do with Hitler. And also, as far as Tammy goes, her dedication and her commitment to this community may be matched by a few, but it's not surpassed by anybody. She spends 20 hours a day on the phone advocating for these people, trying to raise funds for them, and trying to make sure they have the contacts that they need. So for people in this community to come after Tammy because of something that was known about her husband months ago, just to soothe their broken egos, is just reprehensible. So what I have to say to the general and his little partner in crime is good riddance and good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Okay. go around that stream and stuff. I'm thinking about you, and I love you, and I'll see you soon.
I love you too. Enjoy your time at home.
Thank you, baby.
Good night.
So I would sing, but I don't have the voice for it. Yes, Miss Mickey's back. She's trying to get some relaxation back in California. All right.
This happens every time she leaves.
Exactly. But, you know, you guys, we are just here temporarily. These people do not come out every night and bother us. So we are just going to be here for a hot second. We're going to do our thing and we're going to go home. I don't really see any need for us to engage in listening to the spews and everything that the hate that they're spewing down there. I do want to say, as far as me and my house goes, you know, we will stay the course. Guy Reffitt and my family, we know that there is a much larger fight out there than all these little bitty fights that they keep throwing at us. So, you know, it is time to rise above, and it's time to unite and unite or die. And I want to give you a little something to think about, is that 250 years ago at this time, the Sons of Liberty, they were plotting what? Well, not only the revolution, it was the Tea Party. The Tea Party happened 250 years ago on December 16th. And, you know, the Sons of Liberty went through a lot of opposition. They went through their families being, you know, basically tarred and feathered, you know, and you're looking at people's names being marred and their reputations being trashed publicly and losing their businesses and losing all these things because they believed in a bigger picture. And I'm going to keep believing in that bigger picture. I'm going to hold the corner as long as I can, and whether it be tonight.
It's me, but I'm going to hand it over to somebody else real quick. They want to talk, so we'll go ahead and hand it over to them real quick, all right? All right. All right. Hey, hello?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Am I on live?
You're alive.
Oh, hey, everybody. This is John Mellis.
Hey, John.
Hey. How you guys doing out there? Is it too cold?
No, actually, it's not. Tonight was it's pleasant.
Good.
There's a couple of mosquitoes, but other than that, it's fine.
I was at visitation today with Jen Baker, and I saw a lot of you guys. I was in the holding cell. I was in a 3 o'clock visit or whatever. I was in the holding cell. I saw a lot of you guys. It was really nice to see you guys. I don't see you guys very often or whatever. But I'm just really always amazed at it really is. It really just means a lot that you guys are out there. I really appreciate that.
I got you.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to switch gears here, and I want to be delicate while I talk about the next topic. But I kind of want to talk about something that's been kind of going on, and I feel like it needs to be addressed. And hopefully we can have a more private conversation about things. That's what I'm hoping, because I think things are getting a little hectic out there, and in here and everywhere.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to say is, all right, so I'll start with this. Last night, it's no secret. The cops know about it. The officers in the pod know about it. Everybody knows about it. It's freaking 2 guys got into a thing and on camera in the middle of the pod. It's not a secret. And my thoughts on it are that when I looked out the cell window and I saw Zachary Allum got his ass beat pretty bad. And when I'm going to give you a little backstory to anybody watching who doesn't know who this guy is. Zachary Allum is an Antifa agitator, and I say Antifa loosely because I don't know how organized he is into it, but I do know that 2.5 years ago in early 2021, he admitted to me that he was Antifa when he was first in this jail, and he admitted to me with a couple of witnesses, and he was a lot of weird things about his story. If you went to January 6th and you were there to agitate originally to hurt protesters, but then when it turned on the Capitol, you wanted to agitate the crowd to get the crowd shot by cops and do all these crazy things. You wanted to hurt patriots and Trump supporters. You actually you went there with a really deceptive and gross motive. So this kind of person, I look out the window last night, and he's getting his ass beat pretty bad. Am I sorry about that? No. I will give my hats off to Taki for for handling that, because from what I understand, the Taki did not throw the first punch, but Taki definitely finished it. And I will hats off to him for showing an Antifa that you just can't do whatever you want in this world without consequences. So that being said, there are at times 50 guys in this pod. Right now I think we're at 35. There are at times 50 guys in this pod. And we're all colorful characters. We're all, there's a lot of different, varieties of types of people. You've got people that are leaning a little more QAnon, people that like sports, people that like, lean more on the Bible, people that lean more on, on the news, and you got a lot of different types of people. You got, but when you throw this many people into a box together, there's going to be, friction eventually and things. And regardless of this one issue that kind of is now public, this fight last night, okay, that's one thing that's public, and I can speak on specifically because it's public. A lot of this other stuff needs to go away, and I'm speaking directly to this guy who calls himself the general. All right, this guy needs to stop, because yeah, I was under the impression that I was getting on the real J6 related Twitter space. That was. You need to listen to me. I'm here for that purpose. But you make things very difficult when you make assertions that are not true about J6ers in here or about all of us in here. When you're saying, first of all, when you're saying someone's running the pot, nobody in here runs. So many different groups in here of people that hang out together. I don't think there's one person that runs the pot. So when you say that, it's actually offensive to me, because that's one of the reasons I don't like Jake Lang, is because Lang claims to be a leader when he's not. So, and then the other thing is you're I'm trying to be delicate, because I'm trying to be delicate with the way I say this, because I don't want to give it more air than it needs, but I want to address it. As an adult man, Mr. Eric, whatever your name is, general guy, you have to understand that growing up is not all peaches and cream for everybody, and sometimes you end up in a really despicable prison or a place that you never thought you were going to end up in possibly Texas or California or any number of states where you're young, you're incarcerated, and you have to join a situation in order to avoid broader situations, okay? So we're talking about like guys that are older now that may have, been affiliated with some kind of group because they needed that in the prison where they were at, or else you died, or else you're taken advantage of and killed Nazis. So I guarantee you, Eric, because you're not a general, so why are we calling you general? You're making assertions about people in here, and then by that, like sometimes where everyone can speak. Nobody is running the show in here. If I had to put if I had to pick anyone in this pod that I think is wise enough to put a gun to my head, and I had to pick someone in here to right this ship, that was gun to the head. But Miss General, you can't make it for you in the future. You need to fucking stop, man. Sorry to person, but you need to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for saying that, John.
Well, thank you for saying that. The fight last night. This stuff needs to be private. This is in-house stuff. Let's just deal with this in-house, and hopefully we go forward. We can be more discreet, because there's 35 guys living in a pod, man. We're making do. We can fix this, So we got this.
Let me see if I can use another.
We don't need it exploited or something, which is fucking makes you want to smack the shit out of him, which is gross. Okay, so He needs to stop. And I appreciate you guys for giving me the platform to say this.
We love you, maybe for Christmas, we're going to have a Festivus party on the 20th. So maybe for Festivus, DJ Jerome could come out.
For Festivus, you know, my sister's been...
Okay.
I have so much love for you guys out there, Freedom Corner. It really is something that touched my heart for a long time, and I love you guys. You guys are amazing, really are. Thank you for doing